all the lovers, here's to all who love. Never mind their gender, their love will rise above. Here's to the joy and tenderness it brings, hope that soars on high wings and sings. Yes, here's to all the lovers, down with those who hate, down with all that's censure, so biased and irate. But once there's acceptance, here comes that dove, with peace to all the lovers and peace to all who love.
Hello, Venice. Hello, friends at the Talking Stick. And by the way, if anybody ever hears a stick talking, tell me what it says. And I do say friends there because everybody who came tonight is clearly a friend of mine. So thank you. Welcome to all of you for being there. And thanks to all the talent that was donated. Thanks to my friend Roger and Stefan and all of his wonderful team who are trying to put together the story of my life. And about that song, which I hope you heard in a more complete version than I just heard, you may have come across a report about it on the internet that said that the Supreme Court debate and waited for a judgment about gay marriage gave me the inspiration to write that song. That's a good idea, and it certainly was timely, but that's not quite the way it really happened, which I think is maybe even more interesting, if I can tell you about it. Go back 40 years in time. I had just given another of my talks on my beloved United Nations, and I was driving alone late at night on a very long freeway and starting to get a little sleepy, and to keep from falling asleep at the wheel, I just started singing at random. And at one point, I caught myself saying, wait a minute, do that again, that wasn't bad. And I repeated the phrase, and then I stayed with it, began building on it, and you know, by the time I got home, I had completed a new song in my head. And when I got home, my husband, Robert, was entertaining MacDonald Carey, that wonderful actor friend of ours, who had dropped in for a visit and was waiting up with Robert till I got home. And I told him I had just composed a song at the wheel on the freeway, and they wanted to know how it went. So I hummed it, and MacDonald, bless his heart, said, that is a good tune. Don't lose it. Well, I didn't lose it. I couldn't lose it. It was in my head to stay. And I never even bothered to put the notes on paper because I knew the song. I knew how it went. It was only notes, no words. And then one day last winter, I was humming it yet again, as I did typically over all those years, and I found myself wondering what it might be trying to say. And so I thought, let's just open the doors and the windows of my mind and see what comes in. And the words, sure enough, they just started coming. They've been waiting their turn, I guess, all those years. And so the song was born, the words now to the melody 40 years old. It still says, here's to all the lovers, here's to all who love, down with those who hate, down with all that censure, so biased and irate. But once there's acceptance, then here comes that dove with peace for all the lovers and peace for all who love. There's a song, and I don't know who will be singing it from now on, now that the door has been opened for it. But it's said with a lot of love. And I guess, it doesn't mention marriage or the word gay or lesbian. It's just, I think, making the point that love, all love, is good, and hate, all hate, is bad. And let's try to get rid of the hate. We've seen again and again what hate can do, most recently in Boston. We don't need reminders. I think maybe the only thing worth hating is hate itself. So let's work on that, shall we? It was lovely to be with you even at a distance. Thank everyone for helping to hold this evening. And let's hate and give our love to all who love. Good night.